Mickey Cottrell, the PR executive who specialized in the indie film business and worked both as an actor and a producer, died on New Year's Day at the Motion Picture Television Fund in Woodland Hills. He was 79. His death was confirmed by his sister, Susie Cottrell Smith, who told Deadline he suffered from Parkinson's disease. Cottrell experienced a stroke in 2016 and had gone to live with his sister in Arkansas before returning to Los Angeles in 2019. Cottrell was born September 4, 1944, in Springfield, Illinois, and spent part of his childhood in Monroe, Louisiana. At age 8, he moved with his family to Little Rock, Arkansas, where he grew up. He attended the University of Arkansas and spent more than 30 years in the film and PR industries. Co-owning multiple firms including most recently Inclusive PR, repping picks including Bill Cunningham, New York, Stones in Exile, Ballets Russes, Down to the Bone, Body of War and Outfest winners Keep the Lights On and Weekend, among others. Some of my successes have given new life to films that might not otherwise have had the chance, ranging in scale from big budget to minute, he wrote in his LinkedIn bio. I have had the great joy of representing many important film artists. Among the filmmakers whose careers he championed was Philip Noyce. He served as a publicist on Noyce's 1989 thriller Dead Calm starring Nicole Kidman, Sam Neill and Billy Zane. He did a lot for Philip. Cottrell's sister Susie told Deadline. When Philip first came to Hollywood, he didn't know anybody. Mickey was instrumental about getting his films recognized. Cottrell's acting credits include roles in Gus Van Sant's My Own Private Idaho, Tim Burton's Ed Wood, Paper Hearts, Apt Pupil and The Fluffer, as well as John Cameron Mitchell's Short Bus and 2 Star Trek series, The Next Generation and Voyager. Cottrell Smith said her brother wrote some of his own dialogue for My Own Private Idaho, playing a client of street hustler Mikey Waters, River Phoenix. Cottrell was also a producer of indie films, most recently 2014's Perfect Cowboy. At the MPTF, Cottrell was a member of the writing club The Grey Quill Society. As part of the Fund's Giving Day in 2020, Matthew McConaughey read an excerpt from Cottrell's short story The Fireman's Equipment. Cottrell was a famed raconteur, often holding court in a booth at Musso Frank Grill in Hollywood. The restaurant is located near Cottrell's office, a space formerly occupied by Debbie Reynolds' company. He was the most fun brother ever, Cottrell Smith said. So many good memories of when I was a kid. We'd sing together, dance, just all kinds of fun things that went on all the time when he was around. He was just so fun, full of life, entertaining. Every woman in the neighborhood adored him. He had a job when he was a teenager where he would take the bus downtown and he had to walk 2 or 3 blocks home from the bus stop, and he'd be singing and dancing all the way home. And all the ladies in the neighborhood would come outside and watch him. She added, he knew every movie ever made and every little bit actor that was in movies. It was amazing. I could just ask him the question and he always knew the answer when it came to a movie. John McAvoy, a colleague of Cottrell's at Inclusive PR from 2014 to 19, told Deadline, I don't want to reduce his life down to his work as a publicist because in many ways you feel that it was his journey as a person and an artist that allowed him to practice PR in the way that he did. He was an artist first and he taught me that, at its best, publicity is about pure enthusiasm and joy and that it can be a vital part of a broader creative process rather than merely a necessary lubricant in the sales process. R.I.P. to the Wizard. Cottrell is survived by his sisters Susie and Gigi. He was predeceased by his older brother, Rod. In lieu of flowers, the family requests donations go to the Motion Picture Television Fund.